What do you think about?
I think it had a really good story.
Like compared to other
Oh, I think this
animes?
one had a great story compared to the anime. I think it's neck and neck with Goblin Slayer.
Like with like the
Yeah,
top ones up there,
yeah.
classic ones. Do you think this has the potential to
Oh,
become like a
yes, this
classic?
has a big potential to be a
Like
classic.
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. What do you think, Luna? What are your thoughts? Like
Well, from what
overall
I
opinion.
expected, I guess. I heard like it might be like the best anime ever. That's what I heard. So that's what I came into. Like, I'll just say, okay, you know, I heard this anime is really good. I heard like animations are good and all that, and I wasn't disappointed. So yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I can say that. I wasn't disappointed either.
Alright. So, how about we jump
Um,
into like, alright, we watched the first episode. What do you guys think of it? Like, yeah, we're
first
talking
episode?
first. With,
Oh, can't say I was a fan of it.
nah?
Really?
First
Yeah.
episode? Yeah, no,
Why?
first episode. Like I re-saw it because I saw it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very. I don't know how to explain it. I guess it was like very typical anime. It had some weird art choices that I didn't see continuing throughout the rest of the anime. Like having it part CGI,
Yeah.
part drawn.
Wait, what?
No,
There
he's
was
saying,
CGI
he's saying there was.
in the rest of them. Oh,
It was.
oh, I thought you
But
were saying that there wasn't. I was like, what?
No,
I
no,
was
no,
so
no.
confused.
It didn't continue though. Like once you got in towards the end, I didn't see too much of it, or it was good enough where it wasn't where it was blended better.
Because I was
Like
watching.
it was a little
Shit.
rough in
Uh.
episode 1.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
yeah.
Because I was about to say, like, I was just watching, like, I watched like 10 episodes today, like the last 10 episodes, and then when like the the main demon like killed his, you know, the other demons, there was like a bunch of CGI in the blood and all that shit.
Yeah. Like I said, like it's a little less prevalent,
I think that's.
but like I had my gripes against it, but it wasn't like even Maya said it, like it didn't capture my attention right away. It definitely was. I'd say the episodes that would hook you in most would be like second, maybe third, definitely, but for sure is like the better episodes. But yeah, I won't say like once training starts picking up, or even like the first major fight like, against the demon, that's when things pick
Like the
up.
first one he fights?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with like the head.
With a bunch of arms or whatever it was. Oh, well, no.
He like his sister kicks off the head and it like grows
Yeah,
on.
yeah. I thought you meant like after the training.
Oh no, that one was like by then you're invested. And
Oh, yeah.
that was really fucking sick.
Dude, the thing that tripped me out was that was 2
Of him
years.
training.
Oh yeah, the training.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? His training sequence,
Literally
of,
one.
like how he was brought up.
I mean, that's good. I mean, at least
Good.
it wasn't like, yeah, it would have sucked if it was like a bunch of filler of just 2 years, but like they compacted it pretty good. And it should take them a long ass time to learn how to fight.
There's some parts, like I said, I wasn't a big fan of. I did like when you were saying those enemies, like they were flashbacks that humanized them last
Yeah.
minute. So that was pretty cool. Some of the way that they cut time, I wasn't particularly fond of. Like one of the biggest ones was like when they were with the demon with the little drum.
Oh yeah.
This happened some other time, but I forgot. And the whiny kid, I
Zenitsu.
keep forgetting his
The
name.
annoying one.
Senetsu.
Yeah, Sunetsu
Inosuke.
and the boy fall out of the window, and then you see him getting beat up, and you like come out. You come out with
yeah.
Tanjiro. He comes out and like he's watching them like protect the box and like getting stomped, and then it reverts back to what happened with Spawn Kid, and then it just plays back the same exact part.
Yeah.
Like in a way, you kind of already know it was already like okay, they fell out, they coming here. You don't have to replay the whole sequence of coming out of that doorway, bright lights, seeing him get kicked. Like again, like some of the parts seemed a little like repetitive. Like in that like editing
Yeah.
mode. Like you like another thing, I guess this one's like for all anime. In general, is it's a lot of, especially like when they're having their inner monologues, I guess. It's a lot of telling and not showing. And that's kind of not something like it's not very good storytelling wise. And it kind of like makes you feel kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. They just straight up tell you like what's happening. You can infer these things as a viewer. So they did it. I can't remember a good specific time, but one of them's like he's showing like how scared he is, and he's gonna when he was fighting the boar guy was fighting the big ass dude that you couldn't, yeah, he was fighting the dude that couldn't be cut with swords.
His father.
The
With the
father,
spider guy.
yeah, and like clearly you can tell that he's like being beaten, and he was like, you know, he's accepting death when he like throws his swords to the ground, like he's ready to get fucking pummeled.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
his inner monologue is like telling you step by step what he's feeling. When you could just show like his body trembling and just dropping the swords, like, oh shit, this is the guy that's fucking going crazy with Tanjiro, telling him that he can do everything better. Now he's just dropping his swords, like just ready to give up, rather than him just telling you like, okay, I'm gonna give up. It's like, oh man, that kind of sucks, but you know, it was so good. It didn't ruin the moment too much, but it just felt like I was being spoon-fed a story. That was like my small gripe. I don't like when it comes to storytelling, getting spoon-fed like that. It ain't my thing. I like it like when movies, stories, like they leave it open-ended, and like later down the line, like they'll explain it some more, or like they'll explain it in the past, and then like they explain it once, and like they'll just show it reoccurring, so it becomes a pattern. So you'll get the hang of it. But yeah, it was just those small gripes. Nothing too bad though.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I mean,
You go, Luna.
I don't like what Neil was talking about like them, like, you know, him talking about when he dropped his swords or whatever. Like, I don't really mind that. I think it just emphasizes more like on how much he's really like given up and like he's not himself. Cause like, yeah, like you could tell like he gave up when he just dropped his swords at the very beginning, and then like he gave himself this inner monologue that he's like, okay, I'm not this person. But of course, like it did happen again when he got his like head grabbed or whatever.
Yeah,
And then
getting crushed though.
yeah, and then like even when he went back to the hospital, you literally just saw how depressed he was. And you know, like he changed. I think that part that was cool was like on when you thought he killed one of the main spider guy, like the one that was like the 12 Kizuki or whatever it was. Like
The little kid?
yeah.
Son?
But then like when he came back, like he's like, oh, I took off my own head. I was like, bro, what the fuck? That was a smart like I don't know, that just like made you trick you, and then like when you
he,
watch,
it's like you've been bamboozled.
yeah, and it's like you think he won, and then like next thing you notice is like next episode, literally he's still alive.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I was like, bro, damn. I don't know. I thought that was fucking dope. The only thing that bothered me the most was Zenetsu, like just how much he
Talked.
annoyed the fuck out of me.
Oh, dude, he annoyed me too.
Like especially the
Fucking
first
whiny.
episodes. Like, bro, I was just like, shut the fuck up already. Like, holy fuck.
I've never thought I'd meet such a crybaby character in my entire life.
I was like,
And
bro,
this
Simp.
series
Simp of
proved
a
me
man.
wrong.
literally almost like got me like to be annoyed of like Demon Slayer. But then like how I saw like how cool he is, he's actually pretty dope. Like when he showed his like true power or whatever.
He's stupid OP.
And then when he even
He
killed like
just
the
one
spider.
move.
Oh yeah, like the first
Yeah.
one.
But I liked all the characters. I even the annoying kid. He got pretty chill at the end.
Dude, I
Wow.
think him and like Inosuke's like humor, that shit was like pretty funny. Like I thought
Oh, dude.
I thought the whole way was gonna be super serious, and then when that happened, dude, I was fucking cracking up. Like I'm like,
I love Inosuke. I think he's part of my freaking favorite side characters of any anime. I like his freaking energy, dude. He gets pissed
was
over
chill as
anything. He's like, oh, especially during the training scene. You know how when Tanjiro, like, near the end of the series, like, he's training, he's like, ass off to get better. And then, like, Inosuke and Zenitsu, they're like, no, we don't want to train because it's too painful or they're too tired.
yeah,
And the purple hair chick, Shinobi, she comes over to Inosuke, she's like, oh, I see, you're just tired, you know. It's okay. If you can't handle it, you can handle
Oh,
it.
yeah,
It's okay.
dude,
Like,
like,
she's just mocking it, and he's
Yeah.
like getting mad. He's like,
She
"What?"
knew like what buttons to press with each one.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
And then
I
with the
love-
other kid, she's like holding his hand.
He's like,
Getting
I'm
all
your
close
biggest
to him.
cheerleader. What do you guys think about the sword guy? You know, when he's like, oh, if you break this sword,
I was
kill
fucking
you.
dying.
Bro.
You know, Inosuke gets his sword.
dude, that shit was
Like
funny.
brand new, fresh.
Yeah.
Ready to
Oh
go,
yeah,
and
then he got his the
taking
rock,
them
Rock?
away.
bro. I was fucking dying, bro. That was the funniest thing, like in the whole series. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he's like he
I
looks
love-
at it, fixes the rock, and then he's just like starts slamming the shit out of it. I was like, bro, what
I
the?
could. Everyone's like, all curious, like, why is he looking for a rock for? And then as he's doing it, they're like all panicking and stuff. He's like, oh,
Yeah, especially the
Much
guy that
better.
made it or whatever.
yeah.
No,
You
the first guy
bastard! I'll
that made
kill
it.
you.
The first guy that made it was trying to fucking
Kill Tanjiro.
try to fuck up Tanjiro.
Yeah,
And so the new guy comes in and is like, oh, don't worry about him. He's just like a cranky old man. And
But he's
then
still punching him as they're
starts doing
talking.
it. And then Inosuke does it, and this new guy just trying to fuck him up.
yeah. 'Cause
And
it was funnier also because like Inosuke like just grabs both of his swords and then like they turn blue and it's like they're like all
Right,
in all and
Christian
shit and then they're like oh my god and then like next thing you notice is he's going out grabbing
What
the
color
fucking
was
rocks.
his sword? I forgot.
It was like a light blue
blue,
Light
right?
bluish grayish.
Yeah.
Grayish.
Yeah.
and then like he just goes outside grabs fucking his rocks and then just
Rock?
slams the shit out of it. What else part was funny to me? Fuck man. Oh, it was funny like
I think
when like Tanjiro and Inosuke like come back from their training and like in the
Training?
hospital and then they like look fucking like zombies and then when fucking like Zenitsu goes in and he's like get everyone in the fucking back and then just like starts yelling at him. He's like, why are you guys arguing? These are girls touching you and shit. I was like, oh my god, that's Gus right there.
Hey, whoa.
Facts.
Gus, if
I do like
anyone,
that
you're,
part.
you're Zenitsu.
Whoa. I call Inosuke, if anything.
No, I know you call him, but I'm saying you're
No,
more
Inosuke.
related
But you're
to
not.
Zenitsu.
Yeah,
You're more related to Zenitsu.
Just 3 against what, Gus?
I'd rather be Nezuko than Zenitsu.
Oh, here's
Oh,
something.
man.
That-
Alright, so-
one thing that annoyed me was like when like when they knew like what demon was in the box when Zenitsu and then like Inosuke, and then like Zenitsu's getting scared, of course, and then when Nezuko comes out, he starts like fangirling over her. I was like, bro, oh my god.
Oh, he's chasing her around the room.
Yeah. That shit made me
What I
laugh.
was, what I was trying to figure out was like, okay, you know how when Inosuke has those moments where like these little lights start popping up around him?
Oh, like he starts like having emotions towards somebody.
Fanboying stuff and all that shit. Yeah.
Like when the old lady was like, oh well, if
Yeah.
you want, you can give me your clothes and I'll give you these fresh pairs of clothing. They're comfortable. And then you just get closer to his face, like having all these lights around him.
He had a girl face too.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
so confused.
Same, dude.
Like when they,
Me too. I was like, wait.
When he said that, I was like, wait, is she a girl? Like, I was so fucking like, it's like, wait, what's happening?
yeah, no, like they show his face, and then they mentioned that it looks like a girl. I'm like, damn, he has a really rough voice.
Gus, invite me.
Like, I don't think I was able to tell that she was a girl. And I'm like, wait, did he even have like a bra on or something? And I'm like, no, man, that was
I thought
straight
the
up a
same thing,
dude.
honestly.
Yeah.
So I had a little trouble, but yeah, that was cool. One cool moment that really surprised me was when he has to cut the boulder
Oh,
and he gets
yeah,
trained by
that's
the
the
two
part.
people.
Yeah, the kids.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, oh shit, you know, like the old man sent like two of his former students to come,
hey Gus, is this you?
and then at the end when he's like, thank you, he's all like, how did he know those names of my two dead students? It's like, oh
I was
shit!
like, wait a minute. I saw that when he said that part. Like, how does he know the parts? Like, how does he know the names of my two dead students?
Yeah.
That threw me. I was like, wait a minute. They're dead? That's creepy.
Hold up a minute.
And then when
But then,
Tanjiro found
when you
out,
find out how they die, I felt
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
sad, dude.
That
I
was
was like,
even harsher.
oh.
That was a
The
punch
little
in the
girl-
gut.
The little girl got ripped apart, and the dude's head was crushed. I was like,
bro.
I feel really bad.
Yeah. The part that like got me to feel bad about the demons was when Tanjiro asks one of the demons and they get like really scared. Oh, for
I know, like the one with like the bunch of hands. That one felt kind of bad.
oh, like
Oh,
How he
she-
like ate his
Where
brother.
she said her master's name?
No,
the one with the
no,
mouth.
no, that one was with the he ate his older brother, and then when he finally dies, I think he's back as a little kid, and he's like holding his older brother's hand.
Yeah, the monster that killed two kids of the sensei.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like what I think is really cool about the series, like Tanjiro actually shows compassion for them as they're dying. Like for that
Unlike
one,
that
he, like,
other show I watched,
which one?
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
Oh hell no, dude! You ain't gonna see that crap.
Fucking so I tried looking up if they were related, right? Because they both have Slayer in the title. I just
Yeah.
assumed they were part of the same in-universe. And plus a little context of Goblin Slayer. They mentioned demons.
Just because the text had
Yeah.
the same, just because the name had the same freaking.
No, because in Goblin Slayer, yeah, they mentioned demons in Goblin Slayer.
Someone kick him
I
out
just
of
had a
the
mention of it. And so I just assumed it was Demon Slayers, as the guy's name is Goblin Slayer. So I thought they were in universe, and they like showed me like this post of Reddit, like someone drew both the characters together, and someone was saying like, it's funny how these two characters work the opposite way. One of them wants to show love and compassion to the enemy, while the other one just wants to burn and kill them all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Doomslayer basically.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion.
But
We'll get to that one next week.
yeah.
But
That's gonna be fun. We
I
already.
guess that's like
Y'all late.
one,
I'll watch
one reason
Yu-Gi-Oh!
why I
instead.
guess I wasn't super into what's this one? Goblin Demon Slayer? was because I had seen the other one and I was like super invested right off of like episode 1 in the other one. And this one
Next
was a
week is
lot
One
slower
Piece.
pace.
Bruh.
Well, better catch up.
But it was the pace picks up in this. I actually got into this anime like a lot, so I was just like I was watching them. Oh, okay. One of my biggest disappointments is the final episode. It was a fat fucking filler.
Oh, for Demon Slayer?
One thing.
Yeah, Demon Slayer's last episode.
I felt like they could have built off more.
I mean,
It's just like for a season finale.
It was
let me
pretty
down.
weak. It was pretty weak. I'm not even gonna lie.
For the season finale, I was like, we got all this good shit done, and now it goes to May. Like, it tries to build off more, it's set up for the next one, but I felt like it was an underwhelming.
oh, shit.
What were your what were the filler episodes that you didn't like, Luna?
That was a bad filler episode. I don't really have anything.
Yeah, it wasn't. The fillers weren't that crazy today.
Because you made it seem like
for this
you
one.
felt like some of those filler episodes really weighed something down.
I don't know, they weren't bad. Because, like, I was, like, about to say, like, maybe, like, when they first met the old lady, but I was just, like, not even that. I thought that episode was funny because, like, that's when you first see Onosuke and then, like, in a kind of relaxed state.
Yeah. Like when he isn't in action, how he reacts.
Yeah, towards everything.
No.
Yeah, I don't think there was any bad filler episodes. That's just me, though.
Alright, what else can we get into?
What'd you think of, when he... No. Like, the fight scenes.
Oh, the fight
What's
scenes.
up?
The fight scenes.
They were great. Except for the parts where they just stand still and think about shit for like 2 minutes. But that happened very rarely.
You think her sister's gonna be converted back to normal, or is she gonna be the one controlling the?
I feel like she's gonna go back to normal.
I feel like she's
I'd be
gonna
happy
like
if they
the
died.
bridge. I feel like she's gonna be the bridge between
Like them.
like the new
Oh,
one
she becomes the
and-
new one?
Yeah, like she'll be the new.
The leader.
Like the doctor almost?
Yeah.
The doctor's just pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Now for the real questions.
Okay.
Who's waifu material, Gus?
No Moses.
Those are the real hard-hitting questions.
Oh, the doctor for sure.
I thought it would have been like the girl that had like the poison sword.
Shinobi, the Shinobi. Shinobi, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, the Shinobi. No, if you mess up, she'll come back. Become immortal. A forever waifu.
Gus gets it tattooed on her. Waifu.
Her whole back. His whole back.
Oof.
But yeah, I think that was like the only waifu that I would say, but that's just me.
Doctor is definitely a MILF.
You have to go through her son, or no, not her son, the other demon.
Yoshida.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
When like right before I got to those episodes, Gus had mentioned that there was a character that like yells a lot and that I might not like. And like this motherfucker was yelling a shitload.
Oh my
I thought it was
that
him
was
at
getting
first.
annoying.
I was like, God damn, Gus, you were right. There's that character that yells out a lot. Nope, not that guy.
And then you met Zenitsu. You know, just like, oh.
I was like, oh, it's this one.
I still think it's so dumb how he's oblivious to his own power.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I'm just like
Oh yeah.
when he saves the kid.
Literally, but
Send up
did you
the
notice
dude.
that like all the people that were like in his class or whatever, or that final selection, like they did end up coming out.
Oh, especially the kid that he saved,
Wait, no.
like the one that dished him.
Yeah, he
He didn't
died.
make it out alive.
Yeah.
I was like, in a way, I was like, you know, that's kind of what he gets for leaving him like Tanjiro behind.
Yeah.
I was fine with most of them dying.
Oh yeah. It's not like they're all supposed to live.
I'm so surprised Netsu made it out of there.
I am too. Well, what I want to know is like, what's with the whole personality swap? Is that a condition of his or something?
Well, the sword gives you power.
No, it's not the sword.
No. I don't know.
It's what his grandpa instilled in him.
Yeah. I think he noticed
he-
it when I think he noticed it in the second fight.
Because he's one
With
of the
the
most
old-
OP
yeah.
characters.
Yeah, that part when he
Just being the
Like, he
lightning.
just,
when he
like
first
moving
like
as
I was
fast
saying,
as
like,
lightning.
just master your one move.
Yeah.
But what was it? The one that we
I-
didn't get to see too much of was the dude with the big ass scar, wanting the swords really bad.
Oh yeah, the
I mean, he-
one with the purple
Like,
gi.
is
He did-
he one of the main guys? Like, cause he was big at the end. Like, they
Yeah.
showed him like when they were at the
At the hospital.
temple?
at the hospital. But like,
Yeah, I remember. He was like
was he
super
part of
fucking
like
big.
the main group now? Like one of the 12? I didn't go back to check.
I don't
Maybe
know.
he was training there or something.
Yeah, and that's the only guy that confused me a bit.
Yeah.
And then when they mentioned 5 people got out, I'm like, okay, they're gonna have someone hidden out here. And
Well,
yeah,
Inosuke was
so
one
they
that
brought
made
up
it out,
Inosuke. Yeah,
Yeah.
the 5th one.
What I want to know is Inosuke self-taught? Because I don't know if you guys noticed when he was doing his breathing concentration thing. That he was.
Yeah, no, he was saying like how he was just chilling in the forest when a kid was going up for training and he beat the shit out of him. And I don't know if he said he took his place
Yeah, he took
or
his
he just
like
ended up
just
like
one
wandering
sword.
up there. Yeah. Final grades? What do you think? How would you grade this?
So
Like
yeah,
8.
how are we grading this? Like,
1 through
like,
10 or
eight.
a
fighting base? Are we going story base? Or...
No, no.
I say just
That's
1 to
towards
10.
you. Oh, 1 through 10? I guess.
just give a letter grade. It's easier.
Yeah, give it a letter grade. With plus and minuses if you want. Give it a letter grade. Just on how you thought of it as an anime as a whole.
I give it an A minus.
A minus?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking too.
A minus for me.
Like, I love everything about it, but there's still so much to know about what's like. There's still too much unknown.
How do you dodge
There's
that?
still a lot of questions.
I would give it an A.
Okay. I was thinking B plus.
Minus B plus.
A minus B plus. Yeah, same thing. Like I really like I like this one. But I felt like it could have definitely been improved on.
I mean,
Like,
it
it's
is just the
small
first
things.
season. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first season always tends to be the like
It's
background.
kind of follow
setting.
the bar though.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm gonna lie.